It's time for Mission Country on the road. So grab yourself some coffee and invite some of your friends and get ready for the best in positive message country music. And now, here is Mike Manuel.
Good evening, everybody. Rough around the edges, hey, a long way from smooth. I probably would not be welcome at your Sunday school, but God looks on the heart, the good book declares. So I guess I'll get started and get the hell out of there. I dusted off Mama's Bible so I could clean up my heart. And there in red, black, and white grace tore sin all apart. So I asked the author if he could send me some down here. Oh, and right there in that pickup, I got the hell out of there. Now this ain't no misery loves company song. It's hope for the hopeless, and those too far gone. So if your heart is in trouble and you don't have a prayer, hey, I know he can help you get the hell out of there. My God will help you get the hell out of there. I ain't talking about driving or leaving a church. I stole something from the devil, oh, and I put grace to work. So if your heart is in trouble and you don't have a prayer, hey, I know he can help you get the hell out of there. My God will help you get the hell out of there. Yeah,
How's it
yes,
going?
he will.
He sure will.
Hey, well, hey, folks, we're so glad to see you here at Mission Country on the Road. As you can see, I've got somebody that is very important in this business,
Oh, no.
and I'm so glad he's here. You know him, Robbie Lynn. Hey, he's advertising. He's got one of our T-shirts on.
I do.
Incidentally, those are the shirts that's on sale. You ought to get you some of them.
Are they on sale right now?
Yeah, they're 25% off right now.
Listen, can I be honest?
I wish you would.
The Manuels invited me over earlier this afternoon. I got to eat some of that great Manuel gumbo, number one. And, of course, thank you again for the cheesecake and the coffee. And I invited myself to stay. But I got to tell you, one of the reasons that I'm glad I'm here, and I think it's a lot of the people that are watching and some of the things we talk about, you talk about in your show, I talk about in Sunday's Kind of Country, Mike. I have not had a great week. It's been kind of testing. And I need a whole bunch of good Christian country music to make me
You just need to get a little boost.
cheer me up.
Yeah.
Even the stuff that make me cry makes me feel better.
Well, you're at the right place. You're at the right place. Hey, Sherry Garrison, let's call out a few of these names. Shirley Turner, Brenda Tompkins, and Ralph Tompkins, Katrina, Russell Bradford, Teresa Allen, Betty Kaufman, Christy Tatum, Heidi Heron, Darlene, Jesse Valdez, Charles Jordan, Calvin Lovell. There's Russell with his he's got the little dog wave. It goes on. Mary Ordway,
You know, you bring up T. Graham Brown, Darlene.
Yeah.
He performed somewhere with the Oak Ridge Boys last night. I saw on their Facebook pages.
Corey Shane Sparks. Wow. That's our buddy there. And over here on the YouTube side, we got George Bowman, Sandy Rithman, George Bowman Jr., same one, Bonnie Daly,
Yeah.
Natasha Rushaw, Tina Perryman, Stephen Noble. Good to have all you guys on. Thank you for joining us here on this Sunday. A lot of people call it the Lord's Day. I'll tell you, I believe that every day is the Lord's Day. You just got to acknowledge Him and go on about your business, and everything's going to be all right. Well, we made it to 100. I'm liking that.
Cool. Well, I'm doing the best I can to invite all of our people.
Well, you keep inviting them, and I'll go ahead and take us over here to the countryside of the cross. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, you're never gonna find me in no three-piece suit, judging and condemning all the folks in the pew. Religion never did what grace can do for the lost. And this guitar I play makes a fine pulpit. I can sing you a sermon you won't ever forget. And I do it all from the country side of the cross. Yeah, the countryside of the cross is where I come from. A little western county, little place where grace was born. Real good news music coming to you outside of the car. Hey, John, come on, you see all your debts were nailed to the tree. There's still a whole lot of room at the countryside of the cross. Hey, y'all share out, tell your folks we're on. I thank God for Twitty, Haggard, and Jones. I learned a lot from those country songs. Drinking, cheating, love all come with a call. So I write about life and baptize every way, and some peace and joy and amazing grace. Give the devil a bit from the countryside of the cross. Yeah, the countryside of the cross is where I come from. Just a little western Calvary, that place where grace was born. Real good news music coming to you outside of the bar. So come on, you see all the dead was nailed to the tree. There's still a whole lot of room at the countryside of the cross. There's still a whole lot of room, and I'll tell you all you need to know. I missed one there, and I won't try to be something I'm not. It's in my soul. I ain't gonna waste your time since you around the preacher about your rights and wrongs. So come on, you see all your debts were nailed to the tree. There's still a whole lot of room at the countryside of the cross. Still a whole lot of room at the countryside. Countryside of the cross. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Countryside of the cross.
Allow me to apologize for being a distraction this
You're
evening.
not being no distraction, man. You're always welcome here, Robbie. You know that.
Well, thank you.
Because I'm always welcome at your place, so
anytime.
I'm off.
Anytime. I'd like to explain something else to everybody. I guess I'm in a giving mood and everything. You know, because people ask me all the time, you know, what's it like hanging out with all those guys? Well, I actually get to hang out with you some. And we have lunches about once a week, and we're always talking strategy and how to look for new people. And for someone out there that knows, they need to contact us.
That's right.
If we're missing a piece of our pie that y'all know is out there, let us know about it. Let us know where we need to go. Where do you think Mike needs to be being seen? Where does Mike need to be being played? Where does Mike need to go where they'll pay him to perform and again cheer him up? You know, and it will cheer you up with his wonderful music and the music that he plays. You know, I met Mike in 1999.
99.
19 years ago. We're actually about to hit that 20 years. And his music has affected me just as much as a George Strait or a Reba McEntire or anything. And if you allow yourself to dive in and listen to this man's music, he'll do the same thing for you.
Oh, that's very kind. I see Betty Edwards Carter said, "Lucky Robbie."
Lucky me, I get to have mine. I do. And his lovely wife, Tish, is there.
Betty. Nurse Betty.
Nurse Betty.
You know, Betty's one told me, said, when you're having trouble with your throat, dark chocolate is good.
Is she true?
And it is right, but I keep running out. I don't know how to just take a little bit. You know, I got to have, it don't last me long.
I understand that problem.
I try to do good, you know. Sometimes it just don't work out. Hey, folks, don't forget that Robbie's on, as you see on the screen there. Sunday's Kind of Country is on every Sunday, and, of course, the show's already run. But it is running on HLE tonight, is that right?
Well, HLE Radio tonight from 9 to 12, as a matter of fact. Yeah. That's HLEradio.com. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah, I just thought of that, because I was thinking they'd already run, because they all over the country they run in the morning. Couple of times on
well, and on the Country Network, the video show runs Central Standard Time, well, across all the time frames, 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. if you're on the Country Network or not, you can stream it, but the streams are all Eastern Time. So that's going to be 7 and 1 as opposed to 8 and 2. And you know, we've got some great videos. We're actually shooting some new shows this week, but they won't hit till July.
Well,
and then I think the next time we do shoot at the end of June, we're going to be doing another Mike Manuel show where because you've got a whole bunch of videos. Are you selling those videos too?
We do sell some of them on our Country for the Heart series. We had 5 videos.
Right. Right.
I think it's almost time to make another one.
I do believe that you were telling me at lunch this past week that you may have some opportunities coming up in June and July where we may have another video or two. So listen, share with your family, everybody, and tap into this Mike Manuel train.
Hey, thank you, Robbie. And we'll just keep working and spreading this good music. And, you know, I've said this many times, and I don't back down from it 1 inch. Robbie was playing my music when a lot of people wouldn't, and I was getting a lot of good airplay during all that time, and I'll always be thankful for that.
And let me say this about that, and I've always said this whether you're around or not. There's been a lot of people's music that I hadn't played, that I've played over the years, but it's the talent that brings the people back to listen to you more. And you've just been able to capture that everybody's imagination. Go ahead.
Hey, that's what we do around here. We just try to lift people up, encourage them with the music. Believe it or not, we believe that if God gives you the inspiration for the music, then the music is going to touch you, and we don't have to talk you into anything.
That's right.
You'll get all touched, and it's just like this one right here. I've already prayed.
Oh my, he gonna make me cry already.
Silent stairs this morning say she didn't make it through the night. I'm still trying to accept she's really gone. 30 years of love and dreams are so hard to let go of. But the memories and the family that we made, they're gonna live on as I lean on my faith. I've already prayed, I've been in touch. Yeah, I know Jesus loves me, and I know how much when times get tough, God's faith kicks in. new day. I've already prayed. I stepped out to get the paper when I heard that awful sound. So I rushed down the street to try and lend a hand. Pouring through the broken glass, the old man forced a smile. So I leaned in as he began to fade. Oh, but what he said just took my breath away. I've already prayed. I've been in touch. Yeah, I know Jesus loves me, and I know how much. When times get tough, God's faith kicks in. Oh, and even though I'll struggle through some pain, I know hope will always come with each new day. I've already prayed. I've already prayed. Oh man, to know that you've already made that deposit up there in the bank, you know, and you prayed about it, and it's going to be all right. That's what keeps us sane.
Oh, it is. You know, and I got to tell you again, this past week I was playing this CD right here, and I kind of had a well-up moment playing that song right there. And we're talking about Country Side of the Cross. This is the newer of all of your CDs that you have.
Yeah.
You got all these CDs, Country Side of the Cross. And the one thing that I like about the Mike Manuel CDs, you know, I know you got this one in it, but every single one of these, I know Building a Better Country, and of course Vintage, because it's all of the best of the best. And you can put this on, and then you ain't got to change the CD player if you still got CD players that are out there for about 45 minutes. I mean, it's just from one song after the other.
Yep.
And it's as though that each song is setting up the next one sometimes. It's a trilogy of sorts.
And,
You know.
and Robbie, you put it up on the screen. You can get every single one of those for $90, postage paid. You can get all of them. Then you got them all.
You got them all.
And,
Look at this.
and like we say so many times, we ship them out in this box right here.
Oh, wow.
This is actually an actual package. It doesn't have a label on it. That's where you come in.
Yeah.
You order this, and for $90, you get this sent priority mail. We'll mail it in the morning to you, and you'll get it by Wednesday. And that's pretty good.
Because I'm going to tell you something. I know me, myself, I'm alone a lot. And I'm alone a lot because I want to be sometimes. And especially during the work day. But you have to take, and my work is combing through this kind of music by everybody. But I always lean on this right here when I'm really having a tough time. And everybody has a tough time. You know, like you were saying earlier, it's not that we have to be pointed at and told anything. This music right here is what's making me feel better. And it can make so many more people
Oh, it will.
feel so much better. I'll be quiet.
Yeah. Oh, that's all right. It'll do it. It'll do it. And I believe in the music. Matter of fact, people hear me talk. I'll sing a song and say, man, I love that song. And it's almost like it's somebody else's. I forget sometimes it was mine, but it's not a pride or well, I guess it is.
You know, this Hearts That Cheat No More CD. Is
That's the one we're giving away tonight, I believe. Yeah, I think.
Oh, is this the one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tonight.
That's
Look at there.
That's
right
going to
there.
be given away to somebody tonight.
Oh, you will be blessed. Whoever wins this tonight, man, you'll be. This is a Laugh, Cry, Remember CD right here. I call some of our shows Laugh, Cry, Remembers. But anyway, okay, I've done.
How many of you remember this old song? What a friend we have in Jesus. All our griefs and pain to bear. What to carry everything to God in prayer. And oh, what peace we often forfeit. Oh, what needless pain we bear. All because we do not carry everything to God in prayer. Have we trials and temptations? Is there trouble anywhere? We should never be discouraged. Take it to the Lord in prayer. Can we find a friend so faithful who will all our sorrows bear? Jesus knows our every weakness. Take it to the Lord in prayer. Take it to the Lord in prayer. Well, there's our little hymn. Throw that out there. People love the hymns. You know that, Robbie. Anytime you get to play them. I remember that Maverick Choir. You played that a lot.
We actually closed out our show, and I actually figured it out the other day. 50 of the 52 weeks, at Christmas time and at Easter time, we close another way. We just kind of let the music. On Easter it's Dolly, and whoever the flavor of the year is at Christmas time for our Christmas show closes out our shows.
Yep.
That's been you a couple times through the years as well at Christmas time. And you know what? We're going to blink, and Christmas is going to be here. You got that Christmas CD in here?
It is. It's part of that package.
It is part of. This is all part of the whole package.
You get it all, man. I'm telling
Good
you.
heavens almighty! Well, you sound like you're raring to go, so I ain't gonna talk.
Hey, I was just singing that old chorus, and it made me think of this song that we have that I'd like to do for you. I don't do it much, but He's a Friend. It's kind of made me think about it. I've got a friend who lives within me, and he knows the path I take. He is there to lead and guide me with each decision I must make. And when I've chosen the wrong road, I can come back again. And I guess that's why they call him a friend. He is a friend. He's more than just someone I know. He's a friend. When my life is out of control, he's closer than a brother, standing out among all others. And I guess that's why they call Vintage right there, I believe, and got that one.
I was going to say, yeah.
And that CD, as Robbie said, we call it New Vintage because it's vintage music from our family. But
and you went back and recut all these.
yeah, we re-sang every one of them, new background vocals.
Well, and let me tell you, if you've been paying attention, if any of your people have visited our Facebook page, do you know that Colin Ray and Sylvia have just done the same thing? What, some 5 years after you did what you did?
Well,
5 or 6 years. So you were ahead of the game there.
well, you know, the real truth is, up to a point, I think we get better.
Yeah.
And so we think we can do a better job, and that's what it's all about.
Just like you just said, they said the exact same thing. They said, it's a new era, there's a new age. Some of these songs are 20 and 25 years old, and we wanted to be appealing to the new people, so we wanted to cut them again. So yeah.
And they are probably new to a lot of people. There's a younger generation that hasn't heard any of that stuff. And
whether it was you, Sylvia, Colin Ray, or
whoever
whoever
it was, yeah.
And but so, if I can just say one thing, I know I've been able to pop in here a lot over the last couple of months, but that's a heck of a deal.
It really is.
You know, all of these CDs right here, 7 CDs, 84 songs.
Yep.
And for only $90, and does that include shipping?
That's included priority shipping.
Priority shipping. Let me tell you, you're not going to. There's more joy in these 7 CDs right here, folks, than you're going to find anywhere else. And I'm telling you, you're going to blink. Christmas is going to be here, and you'll already have it. So the thing is, you buy 2 of these because you're going to give away 1 set, and then
that's what I've been telling. Yeah, that's right.
You know, we talk about a great, and I know it's June is this coming week, but you're looking for that different present, whether it's birthdays or anniversaries or Christmas. Here's your present right here.
There it is.
Right there. That's going to inspire
That'll make
people.
Daddy proud, won't it?
Father's Day. You got, if you get your order in over the next day or two, you'll get this and you can give this to Dad.
I think that's a great idea.
I had forgot about that.
And I remind people because they remind me. They remind me through their comments how much the songs have touched their hearts.
Yes.
And then I turned that right around and I said, just like it touched you, you could take that. What a small investment to change somebody's life.
Well, and everybody, you had a great couple of weeks back with Mother's Day.
Oh yeah.
You said Father's Day, is coming up. But man, you've got Mama songs, you've got Grandpa songs, you've got Grandma songs, you got everything that's going to touch everybody as far as those real important people in our lives are usually our grandparents and our parents.
Yes, sir.
You got your grandsons over. I took their place tonight because they said they didn't want to be on the show. So I said, well, I'll do it since I was sitting here. So anyway.
I'm glad you stopped by, Robbie. I really am.
Okay.
This is Memorial Day, Memorial Weekend.
Memorial Day weekend.
And, regardless of whatever your political views are on whether we should fight or not fight, go to war or not go to war, I have my own views. And but you know what? It doesn't take away from the fact that there are people who, with all their heart, were fighting for a cause that they believed in, and they gave their life. They were wounded or whatever. At Memorial, we're remembering those.
We're remembering those who passed. The gentleman that killed Osama bin Laden said this past week, "Don't tell me Happy Memorial Day because it's not happy for me. I've lost people.
Yeah.
I've lost friends. This is memorializing those we lost so we can be free."
That's right. And I don't do a lot of patriotic type songs. I just, not that I wouldn't like to. That's not been my deal. But I did write a song and we did a video, and I'd like to do it. I think it's fitting for this. Called "Where's the Family?" Many of you have seen that video. And we actually released that video on Sunday's Kind of Country. Got several thousand views. I forget how many. It's still out there.
It's still there.
I'm sure.
It's still there.
If there's anything that I'm pro-America about, is that it is the family unit, or it starts at home. A lot of people says that it's the church's responsibility or it's somebody else. It really starts at home, and we all know this. It's so hard to get away from your raising, whether it's right or wrong. It's hard to get away from it. And so starting at home and training your children and actually just being there and being for them. And so I'm going to do this song right here, and it's going to be my dedication to those that gave their lives. It's called Where's the Family? Hey folks, we sure do love you. Where is Mama, whose godly life, you know it could soothe the deepest hurt? And where is Daddy, who dressed up each week, took his family to church? Where are the children and that home life that helped them to grow straight? Where's that big old happy family that made America so great? And where is the man who made decisions only after he had prayed? And where's that teacher whose worn out Bible probably sat on her desk each day? Hey, Destino, is there still a cause that is strong enough to make us kneel and pray? Oh, is there anyone left of the family that made America so great? And what's it gonna take to get us back where we belong? Where good is right, oh, and bad is still wrong. And who will take a stand in this land of free before the American family becomes just an old memory? Are we on a one-way road with no place to turn around? Is it worth it? Does it merit our concern? Where's that nation under God where true liberty abounds? Or have we passed the point of no return? And what's it gonna take to get us back where we belong? Where good is right, oh, and bad is still wrong. And who will take a stand in this land of the free before the American family becomes just an old memory? And I don't want the American family to become an old memory. An old memory. Yeah.
Hey, Mike. That's on the vintage, by the way. I see where our friend Carolyn Stark-West just joined in from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
Hey, Miss Carolyn,
And,
how are you doing?
We want everybody here to pray for Miss Carolyn
Yeah.
as she continues to go through some difficult situations, yet she is there every Sunday morning for Sunday's Kind of Country. She comes and watches your show. She's one of your biggest fans. I know she's already got all the CDs and everything. And so, Carolyn, know that we're always praying for you, honey. and we love you to death, and Bill and those guys in Oklahoma.
And what a treat to get for her to come on and see us both here.
We're together.
And right here at Mission Country, and that's pretty cool right there.
So thank you, Carolyn. And everybody else, too. It's just,
yeah.
Man, Carolyn was there when none of these other people were there.
Oh, Carolyn's been following us a long time, listening to music.
And so God bless you, Carolyn Starquest, and thank you very much. And look, I enjoyed I was thinking about you when I put the show that ran today. I was thinking of you and I put it together because I know you love Mike and you love the Bellamy Brothers and all that. So thank everybody for being here. But Carolyn, we love you. God bless.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Well, let's see. We're moving right along here. You know, I guess I better do that Phone in Heaven song. I know I've held everybody at bay for a little while. Karen McHugh, James Tribble. I see some new folks on here. Are you new? It's been a while, maybe. Mary Sowers, Carolyn Story,
yes,
Annette Smith, Cecil Burns, Lisa Kahowski. Some of these names are a challenge for me. Anyway, we're so glad you guys come on, and you know, you don't have to comment, but it's just nice to see your name pop up there.
You don't have to comment, but it'd be good if you'd buy a CD.
And you know, that's a good. Betty said, you know, thank God for Facebook. We would have never found Mike. Oh,
you'd have found him eventually.
Well, but it helped.
Helped.
Facebook helped, and it didn't hurt to have, you know, somewhere around 65 million views of this song right here.
Boy, that's the truth.
To help find us. That'll bring you right out of the
amen.
The dark age.
I'll say amen to that one.
Well, good morning, Jesus. Yes, it's me again. But I didn't call this time to get forgiveness for all those sins. I called to talk to Mom, and I know she's up there with you. So if there's a phone in heaven, then Jesus put me through, and give me one more chance to tell her that I love her. Oh, let me hear her sweet voice one more time, for I want her to know how much I'm thinking of her. Oh, and if there's a phone in heaven, put my mama on the line. All those things I wish I'd told her while I still had the chance. Oh, but one day, Lord, you took her without warning in advance. And I'm begging now, please give me one last opportunity. Oh, and if you got a phone up in heaven, let my mama talk to me, and give me one more chance to tell her that I love her. Oh, let me hear her sweet voice one more time, for I want her to know how much every night to dedicate it to those who have gone on, as well as to bring a little encouragement to you. You know, that song does a lot of things, Robbie. It reminds them of the good memories of those going on, and it also kind of brings to the forefront of our mind how important it is to say you love them now.
Yes.
And all the things you want to say it now.
Say it now. Say it now. And you know, you a couple songs back, you know, Where's the Family? One of the things that, as a matter of fact, this past, I'm always putting together shows, and the show's going to run next week. I was finishing up this afternoon before you contacted me and invited me over for that wonderful gumbo. And one of the things, there's a song out there, you know, that closed on Sundays. Gwen Sebastian sings, and I made reference to some 30 years ago when everything was closed on Sundays. Yeah. Whether you like your family or not, you had to spend time with them. And it's funny how we didn't have the school shootings and the things that go on in society today back then. You know, back then when I was already out of school then 30 years ago. But you know, you had guns in gun racks in the back of trucks, and people carried guns and parked in the school parking lots, and there were never shootings at schools.
And no deputies at the front door.
And there were no deputies. You didn't have to. You know, there in New York and various major cities. You know, they've got to go through like they're going into an airport to go to school, and that's a shame. And I think that's a tear down of the family.
Yeah.
And like you said, the opportunities for us to talk to our families don't seem to be as prevalent as it used to be. And it's because, you know, Sunday's just another day in the basic world that people try to change it, getting it away from the Christian Judeo beliefs that this country was built upon. Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go on that.
No, you know, and I think, you know, technology, as great as it is, we find ourselves sitting around with phones in our hands.
Yeah, yeah. And we're you know, you can go to any mall or place you can walk around, and you can watch those groups of girls or those groups of guys. They're all got their head down on their phone. They're not talking to each other, or if they are, they're doing it standing next to each other on their phone. and it's nuts. And this is what this music does. It makes you think differently about the things that are going on.
Get outside of yourself for a minute.
Yes.
And you know, I seen an interview where somebody was interviewing people to find out who had read a book.
Yeah.
And it's like they couldn't find nobody. I mean, nobody had read a book. And I'm not a big reader. I'm not trying to say that I pick up books and read them all the time, but they couldn't even think of a book they had read.
Yeah.
And the reason is because along with technology comes the option for us to be kind of dumbed down to where we don't think.
I'm not going to get on that train.
And so, you know, I was telling my grandson just today, I said, you know, always question things.
Always
Question things. Don't just take it because somebody says it. If it sounds like it might not be quite all right, check it out. Make sure it is. If you have a right to question it.
And if you do, I think Thomas Jefferson said, not only is it our right, it's our duty to question our leaders.
Oh yeah.
And
well, that's got turned around, but anyway.
Look that one up, because it's been 35, 40 years since I dug into that book. But Mike, man, I tell you what, thanks again for having me. I know we still got a few minutes here.
Yeah, we're still going here.
But this is fun. This is what we do for a living, and I know there are people that hate that. But then again, somebody's got to be doing it, and somebody's got to do it right. And I know that Mike's doing it right with the music, and we're doing the best we can on Sunday's Kind of Country. So.
Hey, it's on the screen right there. If you'll just look down at your phone or computer or pad that you're on, this is a great deal too. We call it the New Year's pack right now, and it'll be the New Year's pack until it turns into probably the fall pack. Our graphic guy keeps that current to whatever's going on. But what's in it is what's important. You get all all 7 of the CDs. Plus, you get 5 videos on the DVD package, and you get the Countryside of the Cross mug. Now, I'm going to tell you how good of a deal that is. I mailed one of those off last week, and the postage alone was $14 and something.
Really?
So, if you think about it,
that includes postage.
That's $15 more than the seed pack cost, which is a great deal already. And you're picking up a coffee mug and a DVD
with 5 videos
and that guy. So I mean, hey folks, take advantage of that. And like I said, you know, it's just a good package deal where you get it all, and if you already have some of them, give some away. Somebody will be blessed and their life will be changed.
Use these as presents, folks. Not only, you know, like we just said, whether it's Father's Day, whether it's any kind of national holiday, whether it's a cousin or an aunt or an uncle or, you know, a sibling or a spouse, give these are great gifts because they're motivational. They'll put them in their cars or you know, whatever. You know, I can see Mike going to a thumb drive with every song on it eventually, you know, and he can send you a thumb drive and everything's there. But right now, I know there's a whole bunch of us that still like to have that CD in our hand.
Yes, sir, and you get it all. Hey, how many of you remember this song right here from back in 2007?
2007? Wow.
Oh, yeah, this was big doings back then. Back in the country again. Well, he's back in the country again. He must have walked down Music Road with me in the writer's pen. You just listen to the song old Robbie Lynn spins.
There you go.
Yeah. There'll be no doubt in your mind that God's back in the country again. Now we've all had enough of those songs that bring it down. Songs about drinking and cheating and painting the town. Well, I guess something came undone. We've got good news in my favorite sound. So he's back in the country and the message is getting around. And he's back in the country again. He must have walked down Music Road with me in the writer's pen. You just listen to the songs that old DJ spins. There'll be no doubt in your mind that God's back in the country again. We've got Craig singing what he likes about Sunday, and old Ronnie moved with some tears, I believe. And Carrie tells you what happens when you let Jesus take that wheel. Yeah, when God's in the country, somebody's gonna be set free. And then he's back in the country again. Yeah, he must have walked down Music Road with me in the writer's pen. You just listen to the song that old DJ spins. There'll be no doubt in your mind that God's back in the country again. Now, I like country and I've always dreamed of the day that the Lord would show up in the songs that the DJ played. Yeah. He was born in a stable out behind the inn. So don't you be alarmed, he's just back in the country again. Jesus was born in a stable out behind the inn. Yes, he was. And when you hear my song, you know he's back in the country again. Yeah.
And if you get that CD, not only do you have that song in there, He Ain't Got Me Yet, River Flows, Angel Just Like Me, I'm skipping over one, going to come back to Case of the Good Life, Trophy of Grace. Man, that Trophy of Grace, Mike, good heavens. that old screen door, which is a great video that's on one of the 5 videos you'll get when you buy that other pack.
Yeah.
I Like Being With You, one that you might not even have heard of Mike. Mike never even done here on this show yet, but you've heard Granny's song, Building a Better Country, and that other Mama song that has really gained some traction this Mother's Day.
It has.
Mama and Jesus.
Mama and Jesus.
You know, and you talk about the only 2 people that's ever really taken up for sons like me is Mama and Jesus.
Mama and Jesus.
So, so that's back in the country. If you're looking for a great CD, again, these CDs here, and I'm not saying this because I'm sitting here. I've said this when he's around me or not. You can put them on long play, and man, they're going to touch you in some way.
They will, and I know that to be a fact. Sounds like a little activity.
There's youngins in that building.
Hey, folks, we're having a time here. Hey, don't go anywhere because I've got the name all ready to go here. They've given me the winner, and I know who it is. And, you know, last night we announced the winner, and that person wasn't present, and that's all we asked you to be present.
Oh, okay.
And they weren't, and we had to go to the next one, and they won. Now, I'm going to say this like I say it night after night. That logo right up there that you see on this screen right here, go to the event page at Mike Manuel Music and mark yourself as going. Now hit that link and keep hitting it until you get the option to select going. Select going, and then you'll be entered every time for the next drawing, which will be Tuesday night. We're off on Mondays. And want to encourage you, I think Robbie may be doing something tomorrow night.
As a matter of fact, about either 6 or 7, I hadn't figured it out yet. We are actually we haven't reviewed music in about 3 months. Well, I've got a great bank of music that we are going to be reviewing tomorrow night. That's Sonny's Kind of Country Facebook page if you want to tune in. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and say tomorrow night, Monday night, 7 o'clock.
There you go. Now you got something to do. You thought you were going to be off. That's me. I get to get off a little bit.
You're off, but actually you're trying to catch up. And then, you know, and then our buddy Brent Harrison will come on at 8:30 tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah.
As well. But we've had a couple of songs, Mike, on top of yours that we play that the audience has responded. And I'm getting requests from all over the country. So I think I wanted to go ahead and review them and tell them a little more about the people.
I think that's great.
And about the songs. But anyway, Hearts That Cheat No More. Is that the CD you're giving away tonight?
We're going to give that away tonight here in just a minute.
All right.
And matter of fact, I think I'm going to do this song, kind of get us ready for it. Lord, I just fell off the bottom again. Heartache caught me and it looks like the end. I'm too ashamed to ask you to come down. So if you don't mind, could you look around? Somewhere in heaven I know there's gotta be an angel just for me. Maybe you got one a lot like me, who messes up occasionally. One you have to keep out on a leash. Turn him loose and send him on down to me. I'm in trouble, but I do believe you've got an angel just for me. Monday morning and I just got fired. My performance was less than required. I was just about to give it all up when I remembered God's stubborn love. Lord, if you're sitting, don't you dare get up. Send me an angel from above. Maybe you got one a lot like me, who messes up occasionally. One you have to keep out on the leash. Turn him loose and send him on down to me. I'm in trouble, but I do believe you've got an angel just for me. Maybe you got one a lot like me, who messes up occasionally. One you have to keep out on that time, I guess we better give this away and make sure everybody's here. Tonight's winner, we want to congratulate Annette Smith. Annette Smith, are you on tonight? Please let us know. Comment. Congratulations.
Annette
Has anybody
Smith.
seen Annette tonight?
So I hear a yes.
We hear that she's been on. Are you still here, Annette? They'll tell me if they...
There was a quick, while we're waiting on Annette, there was a quick appearance.
Yeah, we had
Gage himself.
a fleeting appearance of Gage.
I thought he was going to hang out with me with the visit, but he took off, and I'll be darned.
Is she still on?
At least.
Annette Smith, come on, we're running out of time. Are you here?
Yeah. Is she a Facebooker or a?
I don't know.
She's a Facebook lady.
Annette Smith, are you here? Betty said she's seen her.
Well, I hope she went.
If she got kicked off, we hope she'll come back. Hey, Carolyn, we see you on there.
We see you.
She's having trouble she gets kicked off too.
Well,
Annette, are you here?
one more quick question. It doesn't seem as you're sweating more than I am. It seems like it's not as hot under here. Or is that just me? Because I've adapted to summer.
It's not as bad as it usually is.
Have you changed some lights or something?
No, I think we're right here. Y'all see her anywhere?
Man, what a shame.
She's Yvonne's daughter. Well, I seen Yvonne. If
Well,
all right, the report I'm getting is Annette has been on all night, and there have been some people get kicked off, and
wow.
uh,
Though they're working it in the other room.
Yvonne says yes. Okay.
There she is.
There she is.
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much. Hey, just in time, be sure and message us your address so we can send you your CD. Folks, we love you so much. Thank you for being with us. Robbie, thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for having me, sir.
And, man, we're going to still have a good time. Well, what a fellowship, what a joy divine, leaning on the everlasting arm. What a blessing, what a peace of mind, leaning on the everlasting arm. Hey, folks, we love you. We'll see you Tuesday night. Don't forget to visit Sunday's Kind of Country tomorrow night.
Review music.
We'll see you then.
Get all these.
You've been listening to and watching Mission Country on the Road with Mike Manuel. And this show is broadcast on most nights at 7:30 Central Standard Time on Facebook, YouTube, and live stream formats.